Well, hello chaps. Well, today I kind of wanted to just sit down, chill out, and kind of have a conversation because so far over this past month, my videos have kind of been very gameplay focused, which obviously happens when you're playing video games. But in none of my videos so far have I really kind of had a chance to just sit down and just talk about certain topics and certain things that I probably should have covered by now, because I'm always focusing on the gameplay and commentating. Well, I don't know what that was, but commentating on obviously what's happening. So today I have kind of chosen Skyrim as a background to just kind of talk about a few things, because I feel like a YouTuber should interact with their audience and kind of explain things and just kind of get to know them, and obviously help you guys get to know me as well. And I have failed to do that over the last month, so I think I'm going to make time at least once a week to just kind of sit down and just have a chat about things. You know, don't hold me to that. I don't know if I'll do one every week. I'm not going to force one, but you know, if I have something to talk about, something substantial, I'm going to make sure I get it out there. So today, since it's the first time I've really done anything like this, there's a couple of obvious ones, like myself. I've never really talked about myself, who I am, or why you are watching me and what I'm doing. Well, you should know my name. My name is Joe, if you hadn't noticed from my YouTube channel name. I'm 21 years old, and I live in a city called Bristol, in the country of England. I am a university student. I am on my third year of this course I'm doing. It's a computer course. It's called multimedia computing. It's quite a varied course. I knew I wanted to do computing, but I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do specifically. So I went for a varied computer course, and it's been really fun. I've kind of studied how to make websites, how to design software, video editing, picture editing, video game design. I'm doing an iPhone app for my final year project, so it's been interesting. It's gonna be a busy year this year. It's my final year for my degree. I've got a lot of work to do. It's very important. So there might be a couple of periods this year where I kind of don't post as many videos or don't put as much effort in, because I have to prioritize this degree, because it's costing me thousands of pounds, and it's probably going to guarantee me a good job in the future. But for now, I'm doing okay. I'm trying to get out at least one video a day, because I feel consistency is very, very important in a YouTube channel. I've been watching YouTube frequently since, I'd say, 2006. I've been a YouTube enthusiast for a long time, and you kind of start to catch on about certain things that you enjoy about YouTube channels, and certain things you realize help people gain success and gain an audience, and just what keeps the audience happy. And while I obviously want to have fun myself, and so far I've had a good time just playing all these stupid games and recording it, I obviously want to keep you guys happy, because this obviously isn't just for myself, otherwise I wouldn't even bother uploading them. So I'm going to try and be consistent. So far I've managed to do one video a day nearly for the whole month. I did miss 1 or 2 days, I think last week, because I was busy and there was people around, etc. I didn't have the time to record. But I am going to try and be consistent. That's what I'm going to try and say. But also keep the quality high. If you've been watching from the very beginning, I'm only like a month old, but well, my channel's a month old. If you've been watching from when I started, I did like a little farming simulator series. Hopefully you've noticed an increase in quality. I've been trying to make my videos better with each episode, with each video. So I'm still learning new things. I've never really done audio and video capturing, so I'm kind of picking it up and, you know, learning as I go along and getting lessons from people and increasing the quality as I go. So hopefully you've seen an increase. My last 2 videos, I just got a pop shield for this microphone. Pop, 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 pop. That shouldn't be popping, otherwise I want my money back. But it decreased the volume of the audio in my last 2 videos. So you might have noticed in the recent playing bads that the audio quality isn't as high as usual. And you know, the only reason I'm mentioning this is because it's an example of things I'm kind of learning as I go along, and I'm going to make mistakes, and sometimes the quality will dip, but I'll get there. You know, a couple of months I hope to be to be pretty well, not professional, but hope to be consistent with video quality. I need a better computer as well for editing and to render stuff quicker and to capture more footage and to be able to play some nice PC games, because my computer cannot handle anything high standard at the moment, and there's some PC games I would love to play and record. But to the future, we'll talk about the future in a minute. So I can't remember if I mentioned it, but I want to say thank you for 750 subscribers in 1 month. It's pretty good going. I'm very happy with it. I'm actually quite surprised about how well it's going. I think I've kind of absorbed most of my subscribers from the Defend the House channel, but that's completely fine. You know, YouTube growth is a lot about finding people to collaborate with and to help each other out and to kind of spread the word of your channel. So I'm not bothered that most of my audience of Defend the House. I'm very happy to have you guys here watching me. It's nice, and thank you all for subscribing. I think that's all I want to say about myself for now. I'm sure you'll get a more in-depth look at my life later on, but I want to move on to something that I have never really clarified, and it's Defend the House. My username is DTH, but I am actually not the owner of the Defend the House website, and I don't do the Mythbuster series. So you're probably wondering, how in any way am I connected? Well, the answer is basically through the DTH review videos you guys have been hopefully watching on the Defend the House channel. Let's go back. Let's really rewind to how this kind of all kicked off. I've got time. Hopefully you do. Back in 2008, I'd like to say, it might be 9, I joined DefendTheJoe.com after finding the Halo 3 Mythbuster series on the internet. I joined the forums just in the hope to kind of get involved with the project, because I thought it was pretty damn cool, and I kind of didn't know what was going to happen, and I couldn't have anticipated that I would make quite a lot of new friends on this website, and that I would kind of grow in status on this website to kind of become, I'd like to think, quite a big part on it. And I was a moderator, and I was helping. I'm trying to basically word this in a way that isn't obnoxious. It makes me sound arrogant, but yeah, I was a moderator, so I was on it for a long time. So I became a big member of the community, and I was, you know, involved in a lot of things, and I was helping people, and I made a lot of good friends on it. And eventually, Halo 3 kind of came to an end and died, and so did the website. Eventually, it kind of faded as people moved on, but I kept quite a few friends from it, and I kept in contact with the guys behind Defend the House, behind the Mythbusters. And about 2 years ago, they asked me to be involved in some videos because they liked my accent. They wanted to exploit me for my voice, but sorry, let me have a sip. I wasn't under the right circumstances to record, unfortunately. I was living with, because I started university, I was living with strangers that I didn't really know, and I wasn't really comfortable recording myself in proximity to them. I was a bit awkward about it. But now this year, I'm, you know, living in a pretty nice house. Well, it's a flat with 3 guys who I've known for like 2 years now, and they know I'm a big fat nerd, and that hey, I'm not fat. I don't know why I said fat. I'm slim build, but maybe you'll see me one day. I'm hiding for now. But they know I'm a nerdy guy, so when I said I was going to be recording video game reviews, you know, I didn't feel embarrassed or awkward. I know it's weird to say embarrassed, but it's a weird transition to like tell people that you do video game videos on YouTube. It's kind of weird for people who don't kind of know that side of YouTube or have never watched it. They don't get it. It kind of goes over their head. So I can be a bit anxious and awkward about it. So yeah. So this year I've been, as I said, I'm living with 2 people I know and I'm comfortable with. So when I can like record loudly in my room, and even though I know they can probably hear me, it doesn't bother me because they understand. They watch. Well, one of them watches a lot of it. So. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, damn you, Pepsi Max. So yeah, this has been the first year where I kind of had the facilities and the opportunity to record. So the guys from Mythbusters asked me to do some video game reviews with another friend from the community called Jameson, and we've been doing it for 8 weeks now, 2 months. And it's been going well. I'm enjoying it. I'm having a good time. But I had the equipment to make my own videos, so I kind of thought, why not give it a go? And, you know, I asked the guys from Defend the House if I could kind of attach my channel to the Defend the House name. And they were really, you know, encouraging about the idea. I kind of got the idea from the Yogscast. I like what they've done with their kind of family, where they've got all their friends together and they kind of made this collection of like 10 YouTube channels, and they kind of they're all intertwined and they're all overlapping videos, and you can subscribe to like 10 people just for like one kind of community of videos. If I'm explaining that very well, if you don't watch the Yogscast, it's going definitely over your head. But yeah, a lot of people probably watch the Yogscast. You probably know what I'm talking about. The fact that they have like 10 people who all do videos, but they're all kind of they all follow the same pattern. If that makes, I don't know, I'm talking shit. But basically, that's what I was aiming for when I came up with the idea to create DTH Joe. I am a spin-off of the Defend the House channel. So you have the main Defend the House channel, where you subscribe for all your review and Mythbuster needs, and then if you want to get to know specific people from the channel more, like me, Jameson, and the Mythbuster chaps, then eventually you'll be able to visit our individual channels and check out our videos. That was the aim. I know I rambled on like an idiot and I didn't explain it very well. But yeah, at the moment I've kind of kicked it off with obviously my YouTube channel, and there also is another chap who's been friends with the guys for a while called Okles, who has joined us and is making YouTube videos on his channel. But it's early days. It's early days. That's why I appreciate you guys who have subscribed early. I'm hoping that I'm not going to be a lone warrior, and that we will eventually have kind of a little network of Defend the House YouTube channels that all make individual videos but then come together to help these main series on the Defend the House website, YouTube channel, like Mythbusters and movies, etc. I hope I explained that in a in a semi-understandable way. I haven't scripted this at all. I've just got the microphone in front of me and I'm just speaking. So I'm not putting my words together very well, but hopefully that made some sort of sense. So that's what I am. I'm not a Mythbuster. I'm not the owner of the Defend the House website. I'm just a guy who's friends with the people, and I'm from the community, and I'm just trying to kind of start bringing these YouTube channels together to make a network, to say. Gosh, that was that was an effort. Good. Well, if you understood that, good for you. So I think I've talked quite a lot about myself and Defend the House and how I'm connected to Defend the House. So I think one other thing I could talk about is the future. What I want to do in the future. And to be honest with you, I don't really know. I want to continue increasing the quality of my videos. I'm focusing on not doing linear single-player campaign playthroughs or let's plays, because I don't like it when YouTubers that I enjoy start to play through games that I want to play myself, because then I don't watch them because I don't want to spoil them, and then I can't, you know, watch any of my favourite YouTubers' content for like a couple of weeks because they're playing this game that I want to play eventually. So that's what I'm at the moment aiming to not do. I don't want to do anything like that. So kind of, you probably see my videos are kind of weird games, or games that I feel can be replayed by the viewer even after they've watched my video, and none of it will be spoiled. That's kind of my aim for my YouTube channel. I just want to make videos that are entertaining but do not spoil video games. That's kind of my only path at the moment that I'm kind of working on. So expect to see some kind of weird and quirky games that you may not have heard of. Like I've just started the series of Castle Miner Z, which is a weird indie game I found, and I was like, why not do a series on it, because people probably won't ever play it or haven't played it, so it might be an interesting watch. So every now and then I will do some probably more mainstream games, like my GTA Shenanigans series, if I'm having good fun and I think it's going to be fun to watch without spoiling anything. So I'm not saying, you know, I'm going to be doing exclusively weird games, but hopefully if you see anything a bit strange pop up on your feed by me that you don't recognise, and it's a bit out of the ordinary, give it a go if you could. I'd really appreciate if you could just pop over, see if the series is for you or if the game interests you. If not, fair enough. You know, don't watch. I can't force you. But you know, it's obviously like if I do videos of more mainstream game like Call of Duty, Battlefield, and Grand Theft Auto, they're gonna get more views. But hopefully, you guys will check out my weirder videos. Cause I got my Playing Bad series where I just play really unknown, terrible games, and I'm playing Castle Miner, so it would be a nice help if you guys just check out my weird playthroughs and my Let's Plays that are probably going to be coming up in the future, because I want to play games that you guys haven't seen before. So, I think that's kind of all I really have to say. All I wanted to cover this episode was about myself, about Defend the House, although I kind of shambled that bit. Hopefully you kind of understood what I was going for. I don't even know what I was really talking about, and I kind of want to I talked about the future, and I'm just going to keep going, you know. I'm going to try and be consistent, as I said at the beginning. I think it's very important. I'm just going to try and have a good time and have a lot of fun. I don't really know what my aim for the future is. I don't have like a number. I'm not like, oh, I want to reach 1 million subscribers, or I want to get 1 billion views, and I'm just having a bit of fun. And as I said, I'm a big fan of YouTube, so you know, I've never really dedicated myself to running a YouTube channel, so I think it's finally time, after watching it for like 5 years, to give it a go, to be a part of it, and see if I can build an audience, communicate with you guys, and just, you know, maybe make some friends and just have a good time doing it. So I'm just going to keep doing videos, hopefully increasing the quality, coming up with some interesting idea for series, and if you know, you guys can support me, that would be great. And as I said with Defend the House, hopefully the idea I had earlier of it being a network and like more people starting to make videos who are tied to Defend the House, and we have some more different ideas for video series on the Defend the House channel that might involve myself. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for the future. You know, I've gained quite a few followers after just 1 month, so if I can pull this off for the rest of the year, it could be some exciting stuff in about 12 months' time. So we'll see. So I just want to say thank you to you guys for, you know, supporting me early on in my journey, listening to this rambled conversation, because I'm making it up as I go along, and I'm trying to get rid of pauses. So I'm just kind of talking crap at some of it. But as I said, I want these videos to be not very professional. I want them to be me being myself, kind of portraying my personality through this, and just talking to you guys. So hopefully I've achieved that. Hopefully you like this format. Maybe comment saying if you like this, because I want to do one of these a week where I'm just honest and I'm myself. So thanks for listening, guys, and hopefully more of these soon.